Oh, no.
And all I can say is, I'm glad I found out in time what he's really like.
I just can't believe it.
Well, that just goes to show.
Show what? I don't know. I just thought I'd join in. You know, actually, Betty Jo, you're very lucky. I find that men usually reveal themselves after they slip the ring on your finger.
So that's what you find, hmm?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Since when did you become the voice of experience?
Oh, Mom, it's one of those things every woman knows.
No kid. I must have been shortchanged.
What do you mean?
Well, that sneaky father of yours. He was nicer to me after the wedding than he was before.
Well, maybe Daddy was different.
No, I don't think so. He went fishing, he pitched horseshoes on Sunday, he sat around Sam Drucker's and complained about the weather and taxes. Sounds pretty normal to me. Now, Betty Jo, Steve actually did say he had no use for your family.
Well, practically. And he certainly didn't have any use for the house I picked out.
Uh-huh. That was part of the argument, huh?
All he could see was a tumble-down shack.
What would you call it?
What, a tumble-down shack? But you've got to have vision.
I see.
Do you? Do you really, Mom?
Well, of course, dear.
And you know I'm right.
No, not entirely.
What?
Well, you see, Steve is half of the team that's going to live there. And I think he has just as much a right to his opinion as you do.
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't heard it with my own ears.
Believed what?
You're going to be one of those mothers-in-law who take the husband's side.
Don't worry, Betty Jo. We'll stick up for you.
Sure.
Well, you can put us on the witness stand anytime.
We'll swear it was mental cruelty.
Hold it. She's not even married, and you're getting her divorced.
We're only being loyal to Betty Jo.
She's our sister. We want to help.
I know a wonderful way. Disappear. We don't need any panel discussions. Not you, you're Exhibit A. Now, look, with all the silly bickering that's going on, and that's what it sounds like to me, there's only one thing to be concerned about, and you can give the answer. Do you love Steve?
Sure,
Well,
Mom.
that's all that matters. You see, love doesn't come along that often that you can just go losing it like that. Sometimes it only happens once. Believe me, I know.
Oh, Mom, I goofed, didn't I? Well, how can I face him after the way I talk?
Oh, there you are, Patty Jo. Hey, there's something I want to ask you. Did Floyd receive me on the cannonball?
Uncle Joe.
How's that? I didn't hear you.
I said no.
Oh, no, there's no need feeling that bad about it. I know we got troubles, but I'll fix this thing somehow. Maybe with one more adjustment. Calling Floyd Smoot on the cannonball. Calling Floyd Smoot on the cannonball. Come in, cannonball. There, there. I'll get this thing going sooner or later. Honest, I will. I had no idea she was such a sensitive little thing.
Steve, could I ask you something?
Sure.
How long do you figure on sitting there? Not that I mind exactly. As far as I'm concerned, you can sit there the rest of the day, all night. But I do have a schedule to follow. Right now, I ought to be at Benson's Crossing at the very least. Don't you have someplace to go?
All I said was, at least it's too small to have anybody move in on us. And
Pow! Everybody should have someplace to go. Like, I got to stop at Ben Miller's and pick out 4 dozen apple boxes, see?
she wasn't anything like that when I proposed to her.
Oh, and look at here. I got to deliver these milk cans to Harlan Fergus before he can milk his cows.
She was so sweet and soft and understanding.
Just think of them poor beast standing there all loaded and having to hold back.
I thought I was getting the greatest girl in the whole world. Why, when she said yes, I darn near exploded.
Then you ought to know what them cows is going through.
Well, I'm not going to let her get away without a fight. And you know why?
No, why?
Because I still feel that way about her. Floyd, you're going to have to excuse me, but I got to be taken off.
That's all right. Matter of fact, I thank you, the cannonball thank you, and most of all, Harlan Fergus's cows thank you.
Hold her, Floyd! Hold her! Joe. Have you seen Betty Jo? What kind of mood is she in?
Huh? Oh, sobbing her eyes out.
Yeah?
That poor kid feels worse about this walkie-talkie thing than I do.
Hold the train! Hold the train! Hey, Floyd, what happened? Oh, Joe, I ain't got much time. I'm behind schedule.
Well, this is important. I've been trying to call you all day and I get no answer. Now, what's fouled up here?
Well, everything's fine on this end. I've been trying to receive you.
And I don't understand. Let me see that. Oh, for... Floyd, what does that say right there?
That says no, and when something says no, I don't mess with it.
Why, you rockhead. You've been reading it upside down. It says on. That's where the switch should be.
Say, I bet that's why I ain't been receiving it.
I've been trying to make an electronic breakthrough, and I'm dealing with a space-age dropout. Well, that does it. I'm scrubbing the whole project.
Don't feel bad just cause this one thing didn't work out. You got a lot of good ideas.
Well, go ahead and talk to her. Believe me, she's ready to listen.
Yeah, but it's not that easy. What do I say?
Well, tell her how you feel.
Yeah, I know, only after the way I acted, I just can't face her.
That sounds like the flip side of a record I just heard from her.
Well, there's another project down the drain. Now, there's no need for you two to worry about me. I've had disappointments before. I can meet the challenge. I'll go to sleep on it, get up first thing in the morning, take a nap, then right after that, I'll get right on it again.
Joe, you want to get some good out of that equipment?
Well, sure. What do you got in mind?
This. First, get a ladder big enough to reach to Betty Jo's room. And Steve...
I love you is all that I can say. I love you. I love you. The same old words I'm saying in the same old way. I love you. I love you. Three words that are divine. And now, my dear, I'm waiting to hear the words that make you mine.
I love you. I love you.
Three words that are divine. And now, my dear, I'm waiting to hear the words that make you mine.
Petticoat Junction.